The practice field at EverBank. Jags training camp starts today. We hope to and expect to see some change. Coach Doug Marrone says it's going to be anything but easy. Cole Pepper joins us on the morning show. Hey, buddy, talking about Coach, what is his biggest challenge?
I think the biggest thing is changing the culture of the team, and it's something that he's talked about in the offseason, that Tom Coughlin has talked about in the offseason, making this a team that cares about being physical and winning. Those are two big things. Gus Bradley did not focus on those two words. You didn't hear that very often. It was about improvement. It was about culture. It was about enthusiasm. It didn't translate to wins. Doug Marrone's got to change this into being a team that cares about winning and that cares about being a physical team. The other part of this, Bruce, I think, is how does he interact with Tom Coughlin? What happens when there is, some adversity? How will Doug Marrone and Tom Coughlin work together? Will Coughlin be able to hold back enough? He's a guy who wants to win in the worst way.
And he's a coach at heart.
When things get a little dicey, how will Coughlin and Marrone interact and work together?
Okay, so but what I hear you really saying about the culture is we've got to improve, almost like Nike, just do it.
Just win. They just win, baby. I mean, it's an Al Davis line for the Raiders, but they've got to win. They haven't had a winning season since 2007, so they've got to turn things around.
Yeah, they haven't had a 500 season since 2010. We'll talk about that in a second. Talking about can they win? Can they win with Blake Bortles?
It's a huge question. This is decision year for the Jaguars quarterback. If they wind up finding out that Bortles is the guy, that they can go forward with him, then you've got your franchise quarterback. You're set for the future, and no worries. If not, you're talking about a team that's going to have to reload with a new quarterback for next year. This is the time that Bortles has to be, I think, better than he was in his second season, certainly better than he was last year in his third season. Some of that can be attributed to the shoulder injuries, but he has got to be better. He has to show, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that he is the franchise quarterback.
And let's talk about being better when it comes to the defense. You've got the stats, then you've got the reality.
Well, they've been very good statistically in a lot of areas recently. They added some bodies in that position with Calais Campbell and A.J. Boye and Barry Church, so three established players there on the defense. They haven't always delivered the outcomes they want, even though some of the stats have been good. Just because they've been a top 10 defense at times, they were number 6 in the league last year, teams didn't have to risk much against them. So they've got to be better. They've got to rush the passer better. That's a big part of it.
And Leonard Fournette, he's a big part of the equation here. And the question becomes, can he start and can he better the running game?
Well, and for most teams, the quarterback is the guy who leads the personality of the offense. I think for the Jaguars, their dream scenario is that Leonard Fournette leads the personality of the offense. They become a more physical team, that he runs the football, and he looks like the guy who was the best running back in college, basically throughout his entire college career. He was the best running back in his high school career. Let's see if he can do it in the NFL.
And talk about cheerleaders, Malik Jackson. He was quoted the other day as saying, "I believe the Jaguars will win the Super Bowl this season. That's what I believe, and until we lose, that's when I'll believe differently." And that attitude has got to permeate camp.
Well, and by the way, that's exactly the kind of attitude that he should have and everybody should have. Right now, the Jaguars are tied for first place. They're tied for the best record in the National Football League. Everybody's 0-0 right now. So you have to have that belief. And I think they have the components to be a winning team this year. I mean, if I'm betting your money, Super Bowl is a long shot. But I think they have a chance to be a winning team if those things fall into place that we've been talking about. They've got to be better at getting those outcomes. They can't just feel good about themselves. They got to win, and having guys like Malik Jackson, other guys who are real pros, is going to help them get the
and there was a bright spot yesterday. USA Today came out with its poll, and basically they said they think that the Jags are going to finish 500 ball this year, 8-8, first time since 2010.
And by the way, I think everybody would expect if an 8-8 season would be cause for success, cause for celebration. That's a win this year. Again, they haven't had a winning record since 2007. That was the last time they were in the playoffs as well.
It's a building year.
It is.
Kind of like the Gators.
Both hope that this is a surprise year for both teams.
There you go, Cole. Thanks. Hey, if you'd like to rewatch this interview so that you can go ahead with your fantasy football picks and, make your bets about the Jags this coming season, Cole and I can join you again on news4jax.com on the morning show page in the video section about 10:30 this morning. We'll be right back.